New Atlantis. I've spent a lot of time here. It's safe, clean, comfortable. You know, all good reasons to leave and explore wildly hostile worlds.
You should inspect. Need some work done? You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need? I'm sure you can find something you like. Sure, have at it.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
See that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
It takes a strong mind and a good eye to sell art.
Always about a million things to do, and I'm only one person. It's so overwhelming. Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here, so I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Coworker of mine on this assignment with me, clearly not taking it seriously. Not really surprising. Most folks are fine with ignoring what goes on down here. Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Several areas currently zoned as residential are seeking to allow home-based businesses. This
Can you believe this tree was here before the
has
city?
brought bitter controversy that seems no closer to...
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes, concerned is an understatement. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
Nope, not a bit. But I'm very good at listening to someone explain why some plant is unique.
What's so special about it? Why, everything. Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? A mercenary, huh? Well, I'm sure we can work something out. So, are you on board? Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
Working at the distribution center can be tiring.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now. Then instead of dreaming about me, stop by and say hello, okay? I just wanted to say thanks for the daring rescue back there. I had plans for Matsura, of course, but I appreciate the backup. I could, but it doesn't feel right. You're part of the family now, and we take care of each other. It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days. I'm guessing gourmet chunks days are out of the question then. Don't worry, I'm just joking. Constellation is so much more than that. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunity. It's hard to imagine. I would have never done, and I never would have. Right. Later.
Just look at it. Oh, look who's got a Laredo gun.
You can't go in.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me?
I came all this way.
Okay, thanks. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
I'm afraid, due to recent legislative action, I'm no longer able to allocate ships. I can, however, deal in general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it? Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we? Pleasure doing business with you. You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care. Right. Come back if you need something else.
I only fly on Tayo ships. Keep me coming. Brand royalist, but I feel like I just...
Shayla.
So, what's the point?
Welcome to Chunks. You're looking for today, ma'am?
Nothing today. Just taking a walk.
Well, if you change your mind, let me know. Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Welcome to Chunks. Any specific chunks you're looking for today, ma'am?
Nothing today. Just...
I don't know. Smaller chunks? Great.
What can I get for you? Welcome to Chunks. What chunks would you like and how many?
Just enjoying the view. These days, my favorite thing to do is sit and listen. The wind, the trees, they all have their own language. Sometimes they even sing. I'm close to 80 years old, so I will spare you the long version. To put it simply, I lived and I loved. Peace be
Welcome
with
to
you.
Chunks. What chunks would you like and how many?
Nothing.
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all of those sensors. Any luck tracking down those sensors? So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us. All right, we'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. Oh, it is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Yes, it does feel good to be right, particularly when others have attempted to convince you otherwise. Repeatedly. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation. Let's hope that MAST takes these findings. The data from the biosensors speaks for itself. These findings are... alarming.
Right. I was just saying how good it is. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined. Just figured I'd mention it, since we haven't had much time to chat before. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a... It's hard to imagine. I would have never... And I never would have met her. That's right. But for the choices, Irvin's been gone. Yeah, don't worry. I've ignored my feelings about... I'm just fortunate. I mean, where else would I... On that note... That is convenient, but riding right after eating can give you stomach aches. Every time I see that statue, I feel a little bit more hopeful. Can't really explain why, but I do.
Well, hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues. Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? Well, first things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying for real, we're going to have a problem.
Well, I think I've heard all I need. Your first assignment couldn't be easier. Go to Mast and check in with Agent Plato at Aegis. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview. Let me know if you have any questions.
Hello.
Everything good? We're here to help. Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
Do not bother me. I desire no company. I am a prisoner, trapped by a weak people who do not kill their enemies when they should. The Great Serpent called me to fight the unbelievers in the United Colonies. But I was ambushed, and my ship disabled. Now, I am here.
Got a call someone's power kept going out. You know what it was? A heat leech as long as my leg. Ugh.
Well, okay then.
problem? Private sector. Now that's where the real money's at. That your ship that landed not too long ago? It sure is something.
How's the investigation going?
Hi. How you doing?
You have a nice day now.
I have nothing to say.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere. There were so many facilities abandoned after the Colony War, the pirates used them as forward operating bases, all over the settled systems.
Oh yeah, that's UC Security. They're busier than normal these days, it seems. I spent a good deal of time in the UC before joining the Lodge. It's been a while here. Oh, that was so long ago. Living in the ground or caves has been a classic human maneuver since our species branched off.
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Oh, how are you? Sidonia may be rough around the edges, but it is utterly monumental.
If you know anyone in need of food or shelter, please.
Hey! Haven't seen you around here before. Did you just move in? Oh, yeah? Word gets around, I guess. Well, if you got a way to get off world, then maybe you can help. I found out recently that my favorite book series, Dragonstar Force, had a very limited initial run. I really want to collect all the first editions, but it's hard for me to get them shipped all the way out here. I already tracked down Volume 1. Could you go buy it and bring it back here for me? I'll pay you back, of course. Plus, extra for your trouble. Don't worry, you'll get your money as long as you bring me that first edition copy of Dragonstar Force Volume 1.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
UC security, you're under arrest. I've got special orders. You're coming with me. Prepare for immediate transport to our vessel. I've been authorized to inform you that you're being transferred to the UC Vigilance. You'll find out more when you get there. Other than that, I'm not at liberty to divulge any additional information. We have orders to transport you and your vessel to your final destination, the UC Vigilance. Any deviation from those orders on your part will be considered an act of hostility and will be met with aggressive force. Have it your way! UC security!
Hey!
You're listening to SSN.
UC security, surrender immediately!
Oh boy! I'm out!
Orbit steady.
We have to get those.
I heard you're gladly. Being part of your crew is just the best.
prospective colonist family used list resources to find a new home. A remote filled with life and ideas for farming.
Put him down!
The only problem is that home does not exist. So instead of completely self-reliant.
Get out of there!
With that,
Officers, cover me!
told our report.
I can't see!
3 feet instead of 2.
Live where you work. Tired of commuting from distant systems to Sidonia every day? Lux Condominiums has premium apartments available to rent. Whether you need single, double, or twin occupancy, Lux has you covered. Inquire today.
This is hopeless! I'm out!
Gotta get away!
This is hopeless!
What are you doing?
I can't...
Engines firing. Here we go.
Back among the... stars. As a heavenly celestial, it must feel good for you to see your family.
Our grab jump system's fried, Captain.
Special freighter to unknown vessel. I have an urgent The Star Parcels fleet's got a load of these built like tanks. It's gonna take hours to fix this, if we can get the engine back on. Star Parcel always puts a bounty on anyone that messes with us. I got a hot package that they'll dock my pay if it doesn't get to it. Star Parcel will reward you well if you... The paperwork involved in giving you... Sorry, Look, I'd like to help, but... Hold on. I never said that was my final offer. Tell you what, I can pay you some credits from the discretionary fund up front. Best I can do. Excellent. All you need to do is drop this off to the ship services technician on Neon. They'll take it from there. Thanks for bailing me out of this nightmare.